Well, looks like I finally got around to messing with this game. It just recently dropped for PlayStation, so welcome to Wuthering Waves. Yo, peoples, Kyushu92 here. Ramil, good to see you, my friend. And you say, just want to let you know a few things, that there's no 50-50 on the weapons banner. If you get a 5-star animation, it's guaranteed to be the banner weapon. Also, you can skip basically every dialogue if you want to, since they're giving a summary of what's been said. Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So while we're waiting for this to go, and the reason why it's taking so long as far as like downloading all the data is because I have my Ethernet cable plugged up into my laptop here in order for the stream itself to be smooth. So this will give us a little bit of time to talk to each other as far as what I can expect from this game before I get into it. Now, I heard about this game, but I never took the time to really look at any gameplay of it. So, needless to say, I'm probably, for the most part, going into this game blind, other than, you know, like a trailer that they've shown. But even then, I don't think I've even seen this trailer for this releasing on a PlayStation. So my knowledge of Wuthering Waves, because I thought it was Wuthering, but there's no R in the W next to the WU. So it's just Wuthering Waves. So as far as I know nothing about it. Genshin Impact was developed by Naruto. Wuthering Waves was developed by Sasuke. That's funny. Let's see how it plays in comparison to Genshin. Mind you, there will be some comparisons made, but it all comes down to like how the combat feels and how the game feels and how it runs as a whole. That'll determine my first impressions overall. Because one thing that was brought to my attention about the game is apparently those at Hoyoverse are, I guess, snidely trying to convince people not to play Wuthering Waves for some reason. I didn't look at the videos that were posted on the on the Discord, so I don't know what all is going on with that. But I am willing to give a game a chance and, you know, do some first impressions. This is my, I want to say this is my first game stream of the year. Yeah, this is my first game stream of the year. Of a game that came out yesterday. Or I think it was the day before yesterday. I want to say it was the day before yesterday. So, I want to give it my first impressions, see how it is, and then, you know, we'll go from there. Now, don't preemptively think this means that I'm going to be doing a whole series on Wuthering Waves. I just want to see how it plays. Really cute. The dev said that on that's so piety. But here's the thing, Zakaruga. Like I said, I did watch the video, so I don't know what all has been said. That's just a paraphrase, but I don't know the fullest extent of what other devs have said concerning Wuthering Waves. So that kinda remains to be seen at the moment. But once we get in, we'll see how it is for ourselves. Now, given that this is yet another Genshin-like gacha game, we'll see how it is and how it operates, and whether or not I see myself messing with this throughout the year, or if this first impressions is the only instance of me playing. Wuthering Waves devs are actually listening to the feedback of its player base, unlike Hoyo. See, the thing I heard about Hoyo is that while they can make fantastic character designs and wonderful looking wide open spaces and worlds, when it comes to heeding player feedback. They're really not good at it. You're going to have fun. I hope you pull a good character. Good luck. I hope I pull a good character too. That's what I hope. Mind you, like I said, I know nothing about this game, so when it comes to like character tier lists and such, I am oblivious to that. So you have to forgive me if I see a character and think, oh, okay, that's a character. I don't know how good they are, but okay. So we'll see. And I'm interested in seeing how the combat functions for this game as well. But that's just my overall expectations. We'll see where we go. I'm actually glad it took this long in order for it to like download all the assets that it needs, so that way we can speak. So when we actually get into the game, we can let the game speak for itself without me, intruding too much. And the game will restart. All right. Let's give it a go. Don't spend any money yet. The game is free to play, friendly for beginners. Oh, trust me. Like I said when I was messing with Genshin, I have created a Kudo Games account. I mean, it's not like I'm going to be playing this on anything else. Killer Bean, bonjour. It's not like I'm going to be needing to make like another account or anything. Or can I not play the game until I make one? Can I not play the game until I make one? Is that how this works? I can't get into the game until I guess I can't get into the game until I make one. All right. Switching screens. Oh, I thought it was going to be like personal stuff. No, it literally just, hold on, last couple of seconds. All it did was I just did create account and it just zoomed into these characters and asked me to select a server. Oh, never mind then. I was concerned for nothing. Because you know how some of these games be all like, put in your email address and all that stuff, and I ain't trying to put that out there. Because one must be careful in my position. But yeah, tap to land in Solaris 3. Okay, so you can go with the girl, or you can go with the guy. For obvious reasons, I am going with the guy. And you already know the name I'm using. Solaris 3, Sol 3, the third planet from the sun, a world of chaos and change, where I wanted to read that. Hey, we're in the waves that are wuthering. Huh? Wait, hold up.
It's but drowning. Strange. No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake. Or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though.
Jusia.
Sorry. You just woke up and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
Is autoplay on? You are.
You can call me Trisha. And she's Yang Yang.
Where am I?
We are in the Gorgeous Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Jinzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home?
Rover? I don't remember.
So you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baizhi didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The Etheric Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
New terms and conditions of a brand new game. Halster, good to see you. By the way, this game is all about skills. You can literally beat bosses with level 1 4-star characters if you got the skill for it. Interesting. Well, can't wait to test out how this plays then. What do you mean?
It's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the Etheric Sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baizhi at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name?
I mean, my name is Kyushu, but Rover works as well.
We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Let's go together.
Alright, game. Let's see how you move. Beginning of a World, Act 1. Utterance of Marvels.
Rover, I know you can't remember a thing, but there's one thing I'm 90%, no, 100% sure about you. You must be a resonator too.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand, and you have a gourd. This is proof you're a resonator. Your gourd's design looks a bit different from the ones we use, though.
Also, we have resonators who can detect the formation of tacit fields nearby, like what Yang Yang just did. She can tell all kinds of information by reading the streams in the wind. That's her resonance ability. While I couldn't feel a thing. Plus, not many people are gonna hang out in the wilderness these days. unless they're resonators.
Okay. So unlike Genshin, this game has a button where you can collect everything near you.
Now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my, speak of the devil.
Hold up. Excuse you? Wall run? Excuse me? That is funny to me. Hey, we know y'all take forever to climb walls, so why don't you just run up walls? Sure, it uses up stamina, but it's faster than climbing. Meanwhile, Genshin is just now releasing a character whose whole shtick is riding a motorcycle. But all we still get is gliding, with no forward momentum, after we fall. Oh, and it feels good to have an attack button that's actually on square instead of circle. I'm so used to circle being my dodge.
Disperse. I sense your weakness.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow. Watch me lead the charge next time. No one messes with Ma Shao Chisha.
Wall run is such a smart move. It really is, because I'm going to be honest with you. The only time climbing slowly feels natural to me in a video game is in Breath of the Wild. You can run without consuming stamina. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, isn't that nice? You use stamina to immediately start sprinting. I had to test that out, just a window. Like, I can hit it real quick, and then it only goes a short while. But if I hold it down, then I sprint the whole time. And it's not using stamina. Oh, isn't that nice? Not using stamina to sprint to move faster, because we all love using up the one resource that allows us to not only speed up around a map, but also to glide around as well. You getting that, Genshin? You getting that? Elden Ring got the whole concept of not using up stamina when you're out in the wilds, just running. Let me figure stuff out on my own, Ramil.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
I think I remembered something.
You saw our sentinel in your memories?
Sentinel?
Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Jinzhou. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. The sentinel in Jinzhou is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long, like the statue you just saw.
Are there other sentinels outside Huanglong? What do the other sentinels look like? I saw myself standing face to face with it. This progresses the conversation, while these... These prompt different prompt different continuations of the conversation.
Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong.
What do the other sentinels look like?
In Huanglong, most of the sentinels take the shape of a long. In other regions, they manifest in various forms.
I saw myself standing face to face with it.
You were standing face to face with our sentinel? One can hardly see our sentinel with their own eyes. Most people only get the chance during the appointment ceremonies. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the sentinel's appointed resonator is allowed in its proximity. For now, that person is the Magistrate of Jinzhou.
Perhaps it's just my imagination?
Whoa, darn! That must be an elite class!
Chixia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Leave it to me. The end has come.
I'm sorry, I just did what now? This dude just gripped and they got pulled and pulverized into like their own separate space. I just Thanos snapped them.
Rover, watch out!
Wait, was that a perfect dodge? Does this game have perfect? No, stop. I literally just brought this up when I was playing Genshin when I was going through the map trying to expand it. And I talked about perfect dodging encounters. This game has perfect dodges. This game has perfect dodges. Ain't no way.
Swift and resolute.
Okay, you got my attention. Perfect dodging. Okay. All right, game. Okay. You definitely have my attention. You do. Because Genshin don't even have this. Genshin doesn't have something as
Remnants of the
basic as
past.
perfectly dodging. Like, what do you mean? I can just run up a ladder whenever I want. Without issue. Are you kidding? Just the ease of it. Torn pages from gorges of spirits. Like this is so smooth. Wait, bird egg. Parkour. So the sprint button, not only does it allow me to just straight up run up surfaces, not only does it allow me to run around without using up stamina to even get around, but I can literally vault over small objects. Huh. Interesting. And this came out after Genshin? This came out after Genshin, and it has something just so incredibly useful right off the bat.
Cherish every gain.
Okay. Some bird eggs right there, but I don't need them. Let's keep going. Let's just keep moving. Let's keep moving. I don't want to dwell in this place forever.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang was trying to shield you, and then BAM! The Tesset Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Shizia.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Baizhi, we're almost there. The place where we said we'd meet with... See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Its design and system version are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions.
Let's see, Resonance Beacon. After a Resonance Beacon is activated, you can open the map and fast travel to an activated Resonance Beacon. Head to a Resonance Nexus to heal injured or downed Resonators. Kinda like Statues of the Seven in Genshin, so there will be similarities. Yeah, Wuthering Woods is like, ooh, you know how long I've been waiting for this? I'm about to make a name for myself here. Oh, look at that. I don't need a greatsword to break these. Now, let me see if I can find a flat surface to wall run on. Oh, yep, they're sideways. Wait, am I? Okay, I was about to say, am I upside down? But I guess there are limitations. Fish! Y'all got some tilapia in this world? Maybe some salmon? Some grilled salmon?
We're almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works, it will make things easier. I will show you how to use it.
Okay.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
Okay. Place looks nice. Is it as vibrant as Genshin? No, but it
Jinzhou
looks
is the
nice all the
safest
same.
place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications.
Sounds impressive.
Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Northful Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Baizhi here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A Tacet field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a Tacet field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the Tacet field.
Someone is there.
Isn't that Baizhi? Baizhi! Baizhi!
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us.
Isn't the tacit field dangerous?
Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe.
During this time?
The dormant period of a tacit field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacit discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe.
Hopefully we won't bump into tacit discords as soon as we get there.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
You know what? I actually like that little touch of them adding what something means above the phrase. Saying that hero shows are basically popular shows in the place where we're going to. It has like that little snippet there. Not like akin to Final Fantasy 16, where you can just stop in the middle of a conversation and learn lore in that instance, but just a small text over letting you know what it is in that moment. So it was like, oh, so that's what that is. Okay. Without you needing a whole giant lore dump in order to understand. Let's go down then.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, Baizhi is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Move to the cliff and prepare to glide.
Tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baizhi, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, you were super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream.
They kind of cut off Yang Yang there a little bit. What's going on?
Baizhi is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
I'm all right.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
Oh, hello. Hello. Run the hands. Let's go, run the hands.
It's me.
Full stop, they got a lock on.
They have a lock on! Genshin has been out for years, and they still don't have a lock-on function! Something so basic!
Let me sit back down, okay? playing Genshin as long as I have, even though I started to get back into it just a little while ago, and wondering for the life of me why it doesn't have a lock-on feature after all this time. And look at this. I'm not using the camera to move it. I'm locked onto it. It's something so basic. It is something so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple. Having a lock on is so useful. Why do you think we love it so much? We love lock-ons because that is just one less finger being used to constantly direct where the person is, the enemy is at all times. That's one less mental thing we have to do at the same time of moving around and hitting buttons. Instead of me just going back and forth between hitting buttons, dodging, and then readjusting the camera, it's a simple lock-on. And I know it may not seem like a big deal, but after playing Genshin and fighting all these enemies and not having a way of being able to lock on to the target I want to hit, and the fact that no lock-on exists in that game at all just continues to baffle me. You know, you get spoiled on something so much that you play a game that doesn't have what you've been spoiled on, and you're wondering, why doesn't it have this? And then you go to another game, and it has what you love in it. Just something so simple, as something so simplistic. This is base level game mechanics design. Just a simple lock-on button. When you get it back, it just feels so good to have it back, because now that's just like an extra mental weight off of your shoulders. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm already locked on. This game has lock-on, has a lock-on camera. It has perfect dodge. It has perfect dodging. You know you did good when the game slows down. His health ain't going down.
Rover is with me, and that strange
Probably won't be able to play Genshin the same way as before. See, here's the thing.
Discord's ability.
I mess with Genshin, but I'm gonna be honest.
Be careful.
No hesitation.
I really only played it just so I could level up Neuvillette. And since his banner's gone, my chances of getting his weapon are pretty much gone for the foreseeable future until they choose.
Bad timing.
Let me be your blade. Let the winds roar.
Oh, there we go. There's the damage. I had to switch people.
I'm okay. Speeding up. Doesn't matter.
I gotta watch those attacks. Nice try, dude.
Don't worry.
No, you got me. Counter?
Doesn't matter.
This is how you counter.
I can take it.
This is Devil May Cry counters. This is Devil May Cry counters. Attacking the exact same time as the enemy? This is Devil May Cry 5 counters. What?
I'm okay. Storm, hear my command.
Ooh!
Bad timing. One more time.
Okay, that was your big combo.
One more time. The end has come.
Crown fallen.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness. We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
I turned off autoplay. I just had an idea. Can you imagine a Jujutsu Kaisen game done this way? I'm just saying. Can you, like, with this kind of combat, with the counters and the perfect dodges and all that, can you imagine a Jujutsu Kaisen game done like this? Because the perfect dodges are nice. 2, the fact that you can counter and parry enemies. You just gotta hit them as soon as that circle fills in, which I feel like I'm gonna be doing my best to practice. Okay, this game has already gone up. This game has already gone up on my list, and it's actually running quite smooth to me. Like, I was speaking to some friends, and they were concerned that it was going to be running poorly on this, and I think they may have jumped the gun, because it seems to be running quite smoothly for me, and I'm on a regular PlayStation 5. I'm not getting the Pro because I see no point. But it seems to be running quite smoothly. But can you imagine a Jujutsu Kaisen game where you're just fighting special grades just like this in this fight, except it's you as either Yuji or Megumi or Nobara, maybe even Nanami, but especially Gojo, and you got his and his R2 is essentially hollow purple. Ideas. Okay, game. Okay. Well, we shall watch your career with great interest. We beat it together.
I didn't really do much. It was all thanks to you, Rover.
Right, gotta turn autoplay back on.
That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out!
An illusion left by the tacit discord?
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover?
Nope.
Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb.
Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be an Overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal?
Just straight up absorbing illusions
Oh.
the same.
So it doesn't work.
Straight up trying to absorb illusions the same way Wukong absorbs spirits into his gourd in Black Myth. Imagine countering a domain expansion with a domain expansion. See, you're already putting ideas into my head. The more I play this game, the more I'm probably going to talk about a Jujutsu Kaisen game done this way. While I am not a fan of gachas that really encourage you to try and pull for powerful characters, I am a big fan of good combat and gameplay design. But I'll save good gameplay design for when I continue to play this. We haven't even reached an hour yet. The first impressions aren't over. It says I'm level 0.
No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby Roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving.
I'm sorry, this man just get a stand?
What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Didn't they release a Jujutsu Kaisen game which also turned out to be a gacha? So disappointing because the gameplay was like those 2012 Facebook Marvel games? Yes, they did. I think it was called Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. And it was pretty recent when they released it. I want to say the month before last or last month. But yeah, they did. They did release a Jujutsu Kaisen gacha. And as a person who played it, it was very easy for your phone to get very hot just playing that game for like 10 minutes. Because it would heat up quickly. The same way it does for solo leveling Arise. I tell you, I'm getting so tired of mobile gacha games. I don't care how much money they make. I get tired of them because these games deserve to be on consoles. But that's just me. That wasn't my resonance ability.
Wasn't it your resonance ability?
Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baizhi, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department?
I'm fine.
Baizhi?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With a human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated.
What does that mean?
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of Huanglong began.
What's her name, Chicha? You must know a lot about history.
Actually, I'm not. I hope I was, though. Those were just some old tales my parents used to tell me, kind of like the Sentinel's appointment thing. Yang Yang's got an impressive memory for the ancient texts. Me, I just happen to roughly remember what the story's about. Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wouldn't mind a good Jujutsu Kaisen game, even if I never read the manga. I could see Gojo's rage looking more deranged. Yeah, we need a good Jujutsu Kaisen game. Either Muso or like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
Wait,
Or
the
possibly,
signal's back.
or possibly like this. But
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the city hall.
I'll save the opinion of it being of a Jujutsu Kaisen game being similar to this once I play a little bit more, because I think it's still a bit too soon.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jinshi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the moon-chasing festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Well now.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about.
His rover.
It's still too early to tell.
Now you're talking a little like Baizhi, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover?
Go meet the magistrate at the city hall.
I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
Let's go.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
Yep, I like that. I definitely like that. I do like countering enemies.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked!
Echo
I've never seen a
obtained.
gourd quite like yours before, but it sure is working just fine.
Okay. Enter the Resonators panel to equip Echoes.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future,
Equip
leaving
an
the
Echo.
past behind.
What? Equip an Echo to unlock a new skill. Open to view Echo's equip panel. Select the Echo to equip. Bruh, is this... This is the same concept. This is roughly the same concept as Black Myth Wukong when it comes to transformations. Select the Echo to equip. Equip the Echo to unlock the Echo skill and stat boost. Press to close to view the equip echo. So let me tell you what I mean. So you see that in the background. Echo skill. Transform into Stonewall Bracer and charge forward. Successful hits grant a follow-up strike and a shield. And then it has Sonata effects. Energy regen upon using outro skill. Increase attack of the next resonator. Resonators can use the echo skill of the echo equipped at the top. That's interesting. So here's my thing. Can these be leveled up? I see like a +0, so it makes me think that these indeed can be enhanced. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, okay. Oh, outline just gives you like a simplistic view. Turning it off gives you the full detail. Physical damage. Shield of 10% of current character's max HP at that last 7 seconds. I like that. Cooldown of 15 seconds. Yep. Like that. Love it when they tell me everything. And someone's at my door. I'll be right back. All right, we're good. I'm back. Okay, that's interesting. But I got a training sword. This sword is... And I love weapon descriptions. I love reading descriptions of weapons. Rank 1, Persevere. Training sword, level 1 of 20. 4 enhancement ranks. This sword is designed specifically for training and teaching, offering only the basic features. So let's switch you out for the Tyro Sword. The Birth of Revolutionary Tides, a sword designed for novice resonators, contains a power not to be underestimated under its simple outlook. So I'll equip you. Echo, Forte, skill trees. My weakness, skill trees. Oh Lord, skill trees. This game has dodge counters, mid-air attack, heavy attack, resonance, heavy attack aftertune, resonance skill. Is the skill tree super huge? No, but it's still nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it. What else y'all got? Oh, constellations. Constellations. That's funny. Just gonna go ahead and just level up while I'm at it. Alright, let's get a move on. Well, actually, let me see. Hold on, let me check. Ooh, this is a lot of stuff. Special survey questionnaire. Grand opening of the Carnival. Web events. You have reached another pre-registration and social media follower milestone. Okay. We're just gonna claim all the goods. We're just gonna claim them all. Like, what is this? Radiant Tide. Used to convene one time in featured resonator convene. I have no idea what any of that means, but I'm pretty sure we will learn. So that's a mail right there. Hold on, let me check what this link email is. Do 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 da 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 do 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 da 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 da. All right, I'm working on some stuff. I'm working on some stuff. I'm just entering stuff in. Just give me a sec. Bear with me. All right, sorry. I was on the phone. Family's talking about food. And email is link. Let's see all the stuff that I get. Just this stuff. All right, I got some. Email is linked. So we're good. Let's check out trophies. See what we got here. Battles. Crown Fallen. Claim that. And dong, counter enemies' attacks 10 times. All right, nice. Defeat the Crownless for the first time. All right, cool. Tutorials. Wonder if this functions like Genshin, where I'm done looking at tutorials, will give me like free points.
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
All right. Activate resonance beacon. Are you enemies?
One with the sounds.
Oh, we got a new one. So you mean to tell me I can just absorb the souls of enemies? Who told you to put a Castlevania soul absorption mechanic in my wuthering waves? Who told you?
An unexpected discovery.
And the fact that you need less height to activate gliding than you do in Genshin. Genshin, you need to be on like a high spot. But there's far greater jump height for this game.
One with the sounds.
Hold on. Let me absorb your soul. Transform into a tortoise, and slowly regain HP?
One more time.
Sorry, I'm trying to read stuff while I should be fighting. Just turn into this creature and gain some HP back. Butterflies. Tyro Broadblade. Sword, Broadblade. I wonder what type of different weapons they have in this game. Are you basically saying that I can equip whatever I want? Okay, so this is what we're using. Stonewall Bracer. We have the Hortoise. And we have the Whiff Waff. Transform into Hortoise and slowly restore HP. Use the Echo skill again to exit the transformation state. Okay, this game might have my attention because I'm a sucker for skill trees and upgradable skills and whatnot. I'm a real big sucker for them. But that's also only if the game resonates with me. And let me check something. Where are the options? What do we have graphics-wise? I'm gonna be honest, I never understood the hype of Genshin Impact, but I do understand that people play those games. The people... I feel like the appeal for Genshin Impact is... And I'm just saying this as a... And I'm saying this as a person who played it at launch, like in the first 5 days of it being out, like in the first week of it being out, I played it at launch. I feel like one of the biggest things that was noticeable to me about Genshin is the fact that it's a very flashy game. It is very, very flashy. Especially when you use everyone's ultimates, they have just these over-the-top, incredibly vibrant and very colorful attacks and whatnot. So for me... Oh. It gives you the option to switch between being a dude rover or dude-head rover. They don't give you that option in Genshin. You're stuck as a dude or a girl for the rest of your life. I just wanted to see if there was any other graphical options. Data bank. Oh, we got up to tier 1, and that gives us some free stuff. Hold on, I want to see. Data bank experience. Unlock new echoes or the higher rarities of unlocked echoes to gain data bank XP and increase data bank level. Wait a minute. I just had a thought. Wait a minute. I just had a thought. If I'm able to get echoes from enemies, not that they drop every time, but if I'm able to get echoes from enemies, does that mean I'm able to get echoes from bosses as well? This is straight up like Castlevania nonsense with like boss souls and enemy souls that we can use. I'm just saying, don't answer. Don't answer. I want to find out for myself. That was a rhetorical question. Genshin got so popular during the pandemic because people were looking for a game that they could play for a long time because they were bored. Genshin released in a time where people were indoors a lot. So Genshin released at its most pivotal and most crucial moments because it gained millions of people to play their game. And a lot of people, and millions have stuck with it. So that's what helped it along. And then, of course, you had your different games that came out after that. But yeah, unlock new echoes or the higher rarities of unlocked echoes to gain data bank XP and increase data bank level. So let me go ahead and claim that. Stamina limit boost. Hooray. So let's see how far it goes. Oh my. There is a lot of stuff over here. All right. Rarity 2, Rarity 3, Rarity 4, Rarity 5. Oh, I love this. I love how... Okay, mind you, Genshin had this as well. But I like it. I like it when they give you enemy descriptions that you can look at. And wait, you can track them? Okay, this is something Genshin had as well. I don't know why I'm getting too excited, but you know. Sonata, Freezing Frost, Molten Rift, Void Thunders, Sierra, Gale, Celestial Light, Havoc Eclipse, Rejuvenating Glow, Moonlit Clouds, Lingering Tunes, Frosty Resolve, Eternal Radiance, Midnight Veil, Empyrean Anthem, Tide-Breaking Courage? What in the world? Yeah, I'm going to be messing with this just a little bit. Synthesis? I can make this stuff on the fly. I ain't got to go to a place to do this. Genshin, why can't we do this? I'm gonna look at this stuff later. I know it just gave me a tutorial. I know it just gave me a tutorial on how to do all this stuff. It just gave me a tutorial on how to do all of this stuff. And I kinda glossed over it. My apologies. Pretty sure the game will teach me. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Strike from shaft, the hour is upon us.
Ooh, night night. Nighty night. Wait, I saw blue feather butterfly. You know, if you mix these with some snowberries, you get some very, very powerful enchanting potions in Skyrim. Sonnet's casket.
Wind, guide me.
You know, I'm going to this gate and I'm immediately being reminded of the gate into Death Stranding. I gotta pick that game up again and actually move through
City's
it.
just up ahead.
Like, this is the big old gate you walk through to tell everyone, hey, you did a good job carrying stuff. Now go carry something else.
Rover?
Utterance of marvels, quest complete.
There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
Well, that isn't ominous at all.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
While I would like to eat some food. Sounds good. We should visit the city hall. You know what? I should go get my body checkup. You know what? It's good to... While you could do everything else, maybe make sure your body's straight before you do everything else, because you don't want to collapse in the middle of doing everything else.
I am to return to the academy. The anomalies of the gorges of spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the Magistrate while I'm there.
Documentation?
It's the political hub of Jinzhou, and where the Grand Library is located. The City Hall is an important place. Seeking an audience with a Magistrate isn't too difficult, but there are still rules to follow.
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first, and we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, he can't be left standing outside the City Hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine. Come visit the academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
A thorough examination?
Yes. A physical examination would be required to determine if any disease is present. If no medical issues are found, we'll conduct further monitoring and analysis to understand what happened to your body. Of course, we won't do anything without your consent.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move! Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it.
Let's go. New Resonator.
Shisa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero?
Jisha is a spirited young patroller who lights up the streets of Jinzhou. She's always ready to be the hero someone needs.
Another day, another heroic me.
And of course, we can put some echo skills on her. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it later. Honglong 1, Act 1. Alright, let's see here. Remnants of the past days. Talk to the relic merchant Chenpi to learn more about Sonan's caskets. And first resonance for the main story. We'll keep tracking that. Because I don't think we have the option to try and get new people on the team. Because I know the game has a gacha feature, but it does it if we don't have that unlocked yet, it would seem. Matter of fact, what does the map look like? So this is my team, me, Yang Yang, and Chisha. Oh, how big is this place? This is quite a large space. This is quite a large space. Okay. So, obviously, I need to run to the big old beacon over there. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it works the same way as Statue of the Seven, where it uncovers the vast majority of the map. But hey, at least I don't have to worry about running out of stamina just sprinting to one location. Looking at you, Hoyo.
Here we are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower.
The Nexus Tower?
Exactly. Let me see, think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
Question to everybody, which type of manga do you read the most, shonen or seinen? I tend to read a lot of shonen manga. For the most part. The Monkey King Gourd of Knowledge. Jinzhou. Exploration 6%, which means we need to go to these other places to uncover more of the map. Area information. The Resonance Nexus stores information on the surrounding area. Activate it to obtain the corresponding map data. Head to a Resonance Nexus to heal injured or downed resonators. We picked up on this earlier on.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the Magistrate at any time. Shuzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the City Hall?
Yo, Kitty, good to see you. The family's out getting food. Oh, that's just an easy way to bring up the map. Unlike Genshin, where touching the touchpad brings up an entire chat log, which tends to be empty for me because I don't talk to people in chat on a Genshin. This actually brings up a map. You know what the touchpad is supposed to do. But I'll stop my griping. So far, Kitty, this game is very interesting. It has dodge, perfect dodge, and counters and parries. Gonna be having a very nice meal in a minute. Oh, really? Ooh, what type? I'm sensing incredibly tasty homemade. Fly away, birds. Fly away, birds. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me zoom in. What is that? Souvenir store. Chiffon pharmacy. Relic merchant. We can give that Sonnen's casket to. Resonance beacon. Pioneer association. Weapon crafting. Synthesizer. Mahe's grocery. Simulation training. Also, we got more trophies. Let's just go ahead and claim them. Johnny. Eating bread with rice. It's my treat to the family. It's steak and potatoes with Cajun shrimp skewers and corn on the cob. Kitty.
Oh my goodness! The food! The food! Always cooking! Cooking that good stuff.
I said this before. Kitty's invited to the cookout. She's automatically invited to the cookout. What you mean? Steak and potatoes with Cajun shrimp skewers? It's one thing to have steak and potatoes. Meat and potatoes. You know, meat and potatoes. But it's another thing to put your own spin on it. Cajun shrimp skewers with corn on the cob. No, you invited. You invited. I'm back. I just had lunch. I had white rice with oxtail. Nice. See, y'all be eating nice. Y'all be eating nice.
What do you mean I'm not the VIP the Magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guest is important to Jinzhou. They didn't tell me I'm not. Why can't you let me talk to the Magistrate?
How far did you get?
But it's really a we did it meal. I did it, Q. I was fully released today. Kitty is back to 100%.
Let's go!
That's what I like to hear. You done gave me extra energy. That's what I like to hear. Kitty's back to 100%. Praise God.
I was able to witness Lady Sanhua in the flesh and be rejected by her in person.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before.
Karen spotted. Oh, don't worry, I saw her too. What do you mean I'm not the important VIP that the Magistrate is expecting? Everyone's talking about it. I'm important too, you know. Where is your manager?
Welcome back to the animal spotting. Today we have a wild Karen in her natural habitat, causing quite the ruckus with her unyielding squawking. She seeks to gain attention from all other creatures around her in the hopes of them appeasing to her insolent and selfish nature. Let's watch as it avails her not.
Are they all here for an audience with the Magistrate?
Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to...
Turned down by who?
Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sanhua, and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like they've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
Who's Sanhua?
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice Beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least.
Perhaps the magistrate is not here yet.
There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Jinzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed. Unless she's engaged on a business trip, or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep, there's gotta be something big if that's the case.
It's me they're waiting for.
So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description.
Can holographic messages be pre-recorded?
Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover?
Perhaps the magistrate did not know who her guest was.
You mean...
She's not doing this to avoid confusion for her guests.
I can't really keep up with your thoughts. I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover.
Look, Kitty, I was just talking about wanting to get myself some salmon, myself. Just some nice grilled salmon, some lemon-peppered salmon. Ah, lemon-peppered salmon with a side of mashed potatoes and maybe some broccoli. Mmm. Oh yes, I will be. You know what? I'm gonna get myself some salmon this month. I don't eat salmon all the time, but when I do, it's exceptional. I believe so. What do you think? What if I am not the person? What if I am the person? I believe so.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories?
Most certainly.
In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shixia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear ya. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
Still want to complain about how you can't get in? Nah, I'm going in. See, I wouldn't do this in real life, but I love being petty in video games. Love being petty in video games when it's just me, not when I'm with other people. Because people can be jerks in video games. Salmon's so good, I understand why bears just grab them and eat them right away. Fish is good brain food, omega-3. Fish is good. Fish is good. Tilapia, flounder, tuna, salmon, Alaskan cod. Chilean sea bass. And I have to say this about Chilean sea bass, and I know some people call it Chilean sea bass, but I call it Chilean sea bass simply because of that one guy. That one guy that played John Hammond. I forget his name, Sir something. I forget his name. But I just pronounce it that way because of him. But I had some Chilean sea bass like maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, and one thing I have to say about the texture of it, and I still remember it, is that out of all the fish I have ever had in my life, Chilean sea bass tastes fluffy. Not like chewy fluffy. I mean fluffy like you bite into it and it just feels poofy, but it's not chewy poofy, if that makes sense. It feels like it's fluffy in your mouth when you bite into a part of it. It is very good, but it has that bubbly texture to it.
Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
Well, thank you. I'd hate to wait too long. Did you get some milk and cookies?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate.
Call me Rover for now. Before I continue, I gotta agree with Zakaruga. Lobster is fantastic, but the process of breaking those shells, it takes a minute. Sometimes you get those shells where they're just easy to break through. Other times you get those shells where they want you to struggle as much as possible. And in struggling, you sometimes wind up smashing the lobster meat inside of the shell just because you're just trying to break the whole thing open. I know there's a trick to it. There's a skill to it. But sometimes you don't get those shells broken in the right way, and you wind up having one part that's fully whole and another part that's just smashed into the shell. That can be annoying when it comes to lobster. That's actually me when it comes to snow crab legs more than anything, because when I get lobster, I just get lobster tails. And the lobster tails are cooked in the shell, but the shell are completely broken open, where all I have to do is just pull the meat off of the shell itself, and then I just eat it piece by piece and just dip it into some garlic butter. So I feel like the difficulty when it comes to breaking shells in order to get meat out, it is the one that takes me the longest time to do is just big old snow crab legs. Call me Rover for now.
I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift.
Tokens?
Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time.
Why 3 days?
Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment.
Where is the Magistrate?
Sorry, I cannot disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person.
Well, so much for trying to answer that question. Did something happen to her?
Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person.
How am I supposed to know what the tokens represent? Let's see, my favorite are shrimp and tilapia. I love shrimp. Jumbo shrimp and cocktail sauce, or shrimp with classic tartar sauce, or shrimp scampi. Ooh. Kitty, question, have you ever had scallops wrapped in bacon? It's something me and my dad used to get all the time. Whenever me and him would go out to eat and we would go to this Chinese buffet, they would have scallops wrapped in bacon. They were absolutely scrumdiddly-umptious. Mind you, it's been many years since we went back to that place, and I don't even know if they're still open. But if you ever had it, ain't it good?
When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you.
Got it. Sanhua's hat doesn't fit her design. Are you expecting her to have like an upturned bun with like chopsticks in the back of her hair? How were you certain I was the guest?
Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf. But you are truly exceptional.
I heard many people were politely asked to leave.
Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate.
No, just hair accessories at all? I mean, I don't know what her hair looks like without the hat on, so... I mean, I can't really say one way or the other. They are also to die for when they are refrigerated in bacon grease. Let the grease harden and flavor them overnight, then take them out and throw them on a preheated pan with garlic, thyme, and parsley. Okay, hold on. Let me jot this down. Let me jot it down. Kitty out here cooking again. She out here cooking again. What does my frequency look like? I'm so glad I'm able to reach this deep register for my voice again. Sure. I still have that random cough that pops up from time to time, but I'm so glad that I can get back down to this tone. I have missed it so. What does my frequency look like?
You look undistorted and authentic, in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are.
What does the frequencies of others look like?
They all look different.
For some reason, you can tell Sanhua doesn't want to continue this topic. Okay. I won't pry.
May I have your terminal for a moment?
Are we exchanging contacts now?
Indeed. It was an oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services, like patrol stations, into your terminal. I will be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it.
By all means. You waited for a moment.
The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou.
Look at us getting the preferential treatment. That Karen downstairs is gonna be mad. And that includes the city hall? Or, so no more annoying paperwork, this is more polite.
Yes, including the city hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou?
I can have a house?
If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the city hall.
I don't even get a house in Genshin. Home sweet home.
I will lead you to your room if you need.
That won't be necessary at the moment.
Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
That Karen finna slap you the moment you exit the city hall? Once for being able to go in. Another for for leaving and being told, hey, not only do I have access to all of Jinzhou, but now I have my own personal living quarters in the city hall, and I just got here.
But I've been waiting to see the magistrate for 3 months!
But I got a home here now.
What?
She's gonna be mad. She's gonna be mad. And I don't care. Because I am better than her. I am so much better than her. She's gonna be livid. She's gonna be upset. Remnant. In their studies of wave-worn phenomena, scientists discovered... Wow, was I in there that long? It's nighttime already. And y'all just stood here? Y'all didn't get nothing to eat? I hate to keep women waiting when they hungry.
Rover! It took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox?
You told Shishia and Yang about your conversation with
Madam
Sanhua.
Magistrate's not in the city hall.
Why the long face, Yang?
It sure is.
Shixia. The increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid
Jinzhou might be in danger.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Chixia. Do you have any plans, Rover?
Let's investigate the items.
Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
You showed Yang Yang and Chixia the tokens.
So, what's so special about them?
Take the candy.
A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls? But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token?
Take the small device. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Family just got home, and they have food. So I'm gonna help bring that in real quick. Be right back, cause we got pizza. Ah, pizza. Alright, everyone. I have returned. All meat with extra cheese? Sure, it's some good quality pizza. Let's go ahead and check out these other things while I eat some slices here.
It seems like a miniature sundial.
I believe so.
On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how could it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power. The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either.
And lastly, the fruit.
This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Jinzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still.
Take out.
So Jizya and I share similar childhood memories of the Sugar Pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
It does look a bit familiar.
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou.
And I chose the wrong dialogue option. Never mind. Let's go ask around. Hey, Jurins! Hey, Jurins! Have you seen this? Have you seen this candy before?
I don't have candy like that. But I've got this. It's really good. You can have one.
Thank you. But why? You know what? Just be nice and polite and just say thank you.
No need to thank me. Please have fun in Jinzhou.
Did this kid sound nervous to you? Candy spells riddle. This kid sounded nervous to me.
There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster.
I just installed some apps for you. Please try looking for one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
New function unlocked. Utilities. Assistant modules installed in your terminal made for different circumstances during your exploration.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you've gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
Wind, guide me.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me.
Hold up.
Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, all right? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec.
For real?
Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't worry. I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
Hold up. I want to get to the top of this building because I saw something. Yep. Ah. Oh, tactical hologram. So what's the challenge? Reach the top of the building without climbing.
Wind, guide me.
Haha. Let me see inside that chest.
An unexpected discovery.
Pistols? I'm sorry, what? Guns? 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 Excuse me? Guns?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Guns? Doesn't look like I can equip them, though. Pair of pistols designed for novice resonators. Contains a power not to be underestimated under its simple outlook. Hold on.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Yeah, it won't let me just switch to the guns. I think this dude is just strictly swords. He might be yeah, I think he's just strictly swords. Training sword, okay, never mind. She can use guns. She can use guns. So, we'll switch that and give her the Tyro pistols. I love me some guns. Also, we got a map point. Let's get that over here before we head into the academy. And when people are speaking, I'll continue to eat my food. I will say this. Game is fairly interesting, enough for me to want to delve into it a little bit more. Especially the combat. Tacit Discord. Tacit Discords created by the...
Baizhi hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortify from the Department of Safety. Baizhi once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, It seems we've caught him at a bad time.
So before I speak to him, y'all got stuff I can look at. I'm inspecting. The Huazhu Hive, everything you need to know. Thread. Just who on earth is this super important guest? Turtstew. Where's that super important guest who absorbed echoes with their bare hands? The Department of Laboratory Evaluation is willing to pay big bucks for their cooperation in our projects. Azure River. Really? With their hands? No way. King of Slaving Off.
No wonder the Magistrate wanted to meet them. How the heck did they achieve that?
Turtstew. Dude, imagine having them as a research subject. It's gonna set us up for years. Please, someone, anyone, if you've got their contacts, share them. If you have the contact info for this person, give it to us so we can get in contact with them. But don't tell them. Just give us their contact info. Don't like them already. Look at this. Look at this. They're rumored to be showing up at Huazhu Academy today, but I'm out at the field. Y'all gotta treat y'all guests with respect. Stop acting like a bunch of wackos. Sure, I'll be very polite so this precious test subject willingly joins our projects. You sound alarmingly creepy, Turts. Hailstone. Anyone remember the Tacit Discord attack from over a century ago? Some elite classes actually made it into the city. The then general swooped in with his army and got rid of them. We didn't know how to deal with leftover reverberations back then. It almost caused the mini wave-worn phenomenon. And then apparently a person with dark hair and golden eyes showed up out of nowhere to absorb all that excess energy with their bare hands, saved the day, and then disappeared without a trace. That sounds familiar. Our guest must be some big person then to be able to pull off something similar. Okay, now I must get in contact with this person. Guys, if you have their number or something, DM me, so I can call them up without their permission or consent, because their personal space is irrelevant when it comes to the advances of science.
The previous prototype almost met all our needs, but we're wondering if you confirm.
It repeats the same thing. All right, let's meet Mr. Mortify.
Met all our needs, but we're wondering if you confirm.
Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Well said.
I refuse to tolerate the foolish striving of those insatiable slugs. Since it's difficult for our research to deal with a man like him, I'd rather handle it personally and swiftly. And you are?
Right, because he was in the middle of the conversation with someone, and had we
Mr.
actually
Mortify,
listened to it...
Please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortify, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huazhu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
There's Baizhi.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have.
That's a straightforward solution.
Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches.
Sorry for the pauses. I am eating food while she is talking. And it is very inconvenient when she stops talking and I'm mid-chew. Tacitite. That's the field mortify specializes in, isn't it?
Yes. Mortify is the branch of Tacitite weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. This one looks like the early handiwork of someone I know. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial. And it appears to be missing a part. See? There's a groove here.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure.
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that.
We could look around. However, let's go ahead and speed this along. Because like I said, we still haven't unlocked the option to try and... Well, actually, look. Utilities. So we got a grapple, hover droid, shooter, and other things we can apparently equip. Okay. Still not an option for us to actually... try and pull for a character, though. I don't think we made it there yet. Oh snap, this game's got a photo mode too. Okay, interesting.
I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready.
One moment, please. Can I ask about...
Do you have any questions before we begin?
Have you ever come across other similar cases?
Apart from the ancient legend Yang Yang mentioned earlier, I've never heard of anything like this. But if we look at it another way, we might finally be able to verify said legend once we figure out what really happened with your body. Now let's begin, if you're ready.
Let's begin.
Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal?
Unfortunately, I can't.
I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy.
Does this have anything to do with my amnesia?
Your test results don't indicate any trauma, so your amnesia may not be linked to traumatic events. As for your ability to absorb echoes, I can't make a connection between that and your amnesia based on the current data. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Okay, you got me mid-chew again.
I sense your weakness.
As Yotam had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Okay, getting comboed there.
The end has come.
Being able to just dodge arrows like that.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
Is this enemy fighting with a tambourine?
Let's use your blade.
Shape the shapeless. Tempest. Leave it to me. Ha. Ha. Ha.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Try to leave.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Uh-oh.
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious.
Oh, so you can
Now,
fully speak.
Where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening?
Oh no, we're stuck in the Twilight Zone.
Are those tacit discords?
Hello?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baizhi. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details?
Skeleton, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't want to say anything about it, but being called Rover, the instant I saw that name, I just thought, that's a name people give their dogs. But Grover, sure, you can have that name for a regular person, but not Rover though. That's a dog name. So I'm glad I'm not the only one who picked up on that. A giant tacit discord with a scythe.
A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be even higher ranked. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
Thank you. I will. Ah, here it is. Now it unlocks. And this would be a perfect time for me to call it a session for first impressions. Convene is unlocked. Hold on, let me bring that image back so I can read what it said. New function unlocked. Convene. Resonate with various resonators and weapons through Convene. It is an efficient way to meet reliable allies and collect powerful weapons. Well, alright. Ah, there it is. Through Convene, you can get reliable companions and handy weapons. Alright, later, skeleton. Okay, so it says I can go ahead and press square to open Convene, and it won't let me leave because I want to look at everything else that they got. I want to look at everyone else that they have right now.
I am Baizhi, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
Well, I got Baizhi. I'll go ahead and save this, because I did it for Genshin, I'll do it here. Baizhi! Select a resonator for targeted Convene. So we have Zhanzin, we have Kalkaro, we have Verena, Lingyang, and Encore. Who is this person? Oh! Well, doesn't he look like an interesting fellow? Wait, I got one of those tickets. Oh, okay. So, I know nothing. I know nothing about who is the person to use or the person to go after. So let me look into it. Who do people choose for like targeted convene? 138 days and 6 hours remaining. Yo, Kitty, what's going on? You good? He looks like Jin. Let me see. Let me look into Wuthering Waves tier list. Let's see the most up-current one that they have. Okay. At the top, we have... For DPS, we have AoE, Elsmic Sleeve. This doesn't help me. This doesn't help explain. Support, we have Verena. That's what people have voted on. Verena seems to be one. I'm looking. And tier 2. I'm just seeing what is regarded as the characters to go after. I'm just looking for myself. So SS is none of these people who are in this list. S would be Verena and Encore. A tier would be Calcharo and Jansen. Ling Yang would be B tier. So really the S tiers would be Verena and Encore actually.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
Let's see, weapon rectifier, birthplace new foundation, Jinzhou. With an extensive knowledge of botany, Verena is always solicitous, always smiling and always wishing for every flower to be blessed with the miracle of life. All right, what about Encore?
Time for another adventure?
A girl accompanied by one black and one white woolly. Encore, consultant for the Black Shores, dreams of creating happy stories with candies, fairy tales, and her imagination. It's the super cutesy girls that are considered S tier. But the dude that looks like a white-haired Jin is considered just A tier. They both use rectifiers. Okay, I'll go with Encore. Yeah, I'll go with Encore. Encore. Absolute Pulsation. This is a gun. Chronic Prose, Zenhe, Carlotta. And this is one of the newer ones. Convene.
Lakeshore's member, Encore reporting in.
Encore! Alright, my first 5-star. Welcome to the team, Encore. And for this one, we got 20 of these. I can either try and get Encore again, Lingyang, or Jianjin. Or I could attempt to pull for the newest character, but I don't know how good my luck will be. So you know what? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm playing this as a free-to-play character, so don't expect me to buy these gems in order to keep rolling for characters. Because I haven't fully 100% committed to this yet, so right now, I don't care. Let's see who we get. Ooh, brand new sword.
The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons to come.
Gotta go see ya. Kitty, thank you for stopping by today. Sword of Night. Originite, Type 3. Originite, Type 2.
Greetings, Rover. I will escort you for the time being.
Yo, we got Sanhua. Because I want to save images of the people I pull, just because. Sword of Voyager. Pistols of Voyager.
Don't worry. My light's got you.
Lumi? We got a mouse girl who has a Scottish accent? Hello, Lumi. Okay. Well, that was my attempt at trying to, let's see, how many? 1,600 in order for you to get like 10 pulls, just like Genshin. So let me just spend these. Let's see what we get. Originite, Type 5. Broad Blade of Voyager. Variation. Rectifier of Voyager. Gauntlets of Voyager. Okay, we got a nice little rectifier. I'll take it. One more. And then, once we complete this, I'll just call it a session. And that'll be my first impressions for Wuthering Waves. Dauntless Evernight. Ooh. I got me a brand new sword. Very nice indeed. I like that very much. Yes, thank you. Emerald of Genesis, Lustrous Razor, Static Mist, Abyss Surges, and Cosmic Ripples. I like the sword, so I'm stick with the sword. Probably could have rolled for that instead, but oh well. Baizhi has joined the team. She can be added to the team. Still going through the whole tutorial thing. Open the team menu to adjust the team lineup. Open Resonator list and decide the battle lineup. Choose, select Baizhi. Replace and switch.
Show me the action.
And there we go for setting up our current team. Ask Mortify about the tokens. We'll do that another time. But overall, my first impressions of Wuthering Waves is essentially, Some of the things they're doing is much better than Genshin, though I haven't played long enough for me to say that it's better than Genshin. But some of the quality of life things that it does definitely wins me over more than Genshin did. But it's going to probably take a little bit more time before I start to resonate with it like everyone else has. But we'll see how things go as time goes on. But overall, I will say this. I did enjoy my time with this, and I'm looking forward to messing with Wuthering Waves again in the future. You guys let me know if you want to make a series on this or just be like something I do casual on and off again. You guys get to decide. So we'll move on from there. But overall, all I can say to you is, hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples!
Hmm.